What's up, YouTube? We're about 3 weeks from the college football season, and I'm ready to see Alabama take the field against Miami and commence to busting their heads. But this is not what this video is about. So even though my next videos I'll be making a game-by-game prediction of the top teams in the SEC West, which will be Alabama, Auburn, LSU, Texas A&M. That's about it from the West, because the rest of them, they not up to par. From the East, I'll be doing Georgia, Florida, maybe Ole Miss. So, but I'm not going to do every team in the SEC, especially not the bottom tier teams like a Vanderbilt and South Carolina. I'm not doing these. I don't see doing those. I don't see the point. So, but I'm just ready for the season to start. Ready to watch some Alabama football again this year. So, and I think we'll be pretty good. I think we'll be the same as last year, even though we were replacing a lot of players on offense. Our defense will be pretty good. But this video, I want to talk about the L.A.Lakers and their new roster. So I'm not really a fan of any NBA team. I don't have just a specific team that I root for in the NBA, but I am a Lebron James fan. So wherever LeBron goes, that's where I go. When he was in Cleveland the first time, I was rocking with Cleveland. When he went to Miami, I was rocking with Miami. When he went back to Cleveland, I was rocking with Cleveland again. And when now he's in LA, so I'm rocking with LA. Wherever LeBron go, that's where I go. So the Lakers had some big changes this off season. They added Carmelo Anthony, Russell Westbrook. They brought Dwight Howard back. They brought in Trevor Ariza, among other, and some more guys. But the best decision I think they ever could have made was letting Kyle Kuzma go. They should have let him go 2 years ago. So he just won it for me. And the decision that I hate they made, they got rid of Alex Caruso. I love the way Alex Caruso plays. He hustles. I mean, he has a lot of energy during the game when he's in the game. And I just love the way that guy plays basketball. But going down the roster, we got LeBron James, we got Russell Westbrook, we got Anthony Davis, we got Carmelo Anthony, Marcus Gasol, Dwight Howard, which I stated they brought him back, Trevor Ariza, Kendrick Nunn, Taylor Horton-Tucker. So we're going to be pretty good. We also got Wayne Ellington, still got Markieff Morris. So when I look at their roster, I think if everybody stays healthy, especially Anthony Davis and LeBron James, because everything can run through them. So if they stay healthy, I think they'll be all right. So, and I think they'll make the playoffs and possibly make it to the finals. And hopefully LeBron will get him his 5th championship. And I know he'll probably be if he get that far and they win, he'll be the finals MVP again for the 5th time. So I know we always talk about the GOAT, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. We should have Kobe Bryant in that talk also, but I don't know why he's not in that conversation. So yeah, so with LeBron James, we already know what he brings to the table. The guy, he can play in a position on the court and be successful at it. So we know what he brings. At the age of 36 last year, he was averaging 25 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. So I don't think that's going to fall off. And then with the help he got, it might even be better. I don't think he will, take as many shots, being that he won't be playing on the ball. At least I don't think he will. So, but bringing in Russell Westbrook, I think he'll be running the point, and hopefully he'll make good decisions, and everything will be all right. I know a lot of people saying that this team won't work with Russell Westbrook running the show or playing the point. But let's think about it. When James Harden got traded to Brooklyn. A lot of people say that wasn't going to work. They say he have to have the ball in his hand. But James Harden proved them wrong. What he was doing in Houston, dribble, wait till the shot clock run down, shoot. He ain't doing that in Brooklyn. He averaged probably 10, 11 assists per game when he was healthy. So a lot of people thought it wasn't going to work, but it worked out fine, even though they didn't play. But probably 7 or 8 games together as a whole between Harden, Durant, and Kyrie Irving. So hopefully they'll be up to par or be able to stay healthy this next season. So Anthony Davis, we know what he brings to the table. He averaged 22 points a game last year with 11 assists, so not 11 assists, but 22 points a game with seven rebounds. So that's pretty good. And I think he'll do the same thing, if not more, this time. I wish he would play the 5 more, but I don't understand why he's not doing that. I know we got Marc Gasol and we brought Dwight Howard back, but I think Anthony Davis will be just fine playing the 5 instead of, taking these mid-range jumpers and shooting threes. So yeah, but like I say, also Russell Westbrook, he averaged 22 points a game, 11 assists, and 11 rebounds last season. So I mean, hopefully he'll do the same. And I just, with all that firepower, I think between those 3, I think, and if they can stay healthy, I think the Lakers will be just fine with Dwight Howard. I love his game. I love the way he plays. I know a lot of people say he have too many antics or he's childish or whatever, but I like what he brings, the energy he brings, and the way he can get in his opponent's head. So I know he don't score a lot or whatever, but he's a defender at the basket, which we needed, which the Lakers needed last year. So I think I wish they would have kept Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. I wish they would have never traded neither one of them, because both of them are defender at the basket. So we got Trevor Ariza. He's been around a long time, and he averaged 9 points a game last year. He's up in age also, so I think he can bring in a spark off the bench. So bringing him in was a good move, at least I think so. Other people might think different. That's just my opinion. Also with Kendrick Nunn coming from the Miami Heat, averaging 14 points a game last year. I'm sure he'll probably be coming off the bench, but when I think maybe he'll come in for Westbrook when he goes out and sits or whatever, get some rest. But that's a big help. You don't have to worry about this guy might, this guy can't do this or this guy can't do that when Westbrook sits down, because he's proven that he can do it. So got Wayne Ellington from Miami also. He's also averaging 9 points a game. So I think he'll be all right. But basically, I think the system, the L.A.Lakers system, and what they run, I think everybody is going to be successful, and I think the team is going to be successful. And I'm quite sure, barring that everybody stay healthy, they will be in the playoffs and they will go deep in the playoffs. So I mean, Markieff Morris is still there. He's some timing. So he put in that work. He'll be better this year. So hopefully, with everything that I just mentioned, everything will go smooth for the L.A. Lakers. So I just hope that LeBron can get his next ring this year, because he don't have too many more years left. I'm gonna give him with this season coming up, I'm gonna give him 2 more years, which will make him 40 years old, and I think he'll go on and retire. So, but the guy's still producing at a high level, even though this year he's 37 years old. So, I mean, ain't no stopping the guy. What can I say? So, I know we got a lot of haters, but I'm not one of them. And I know that with this video, somebody will probably bring up Michael Jordan. But nobody can make an argument between LeBron James and Michael Jordan without bringing up 6 rings. 6 and 6 in the finals. So basically, that's the only thing that makes him the GOAT, really, in my mind. Because, like I said, LeBron James can play every position on the court and be successful at it. Michael Jordan couldn't do that. Yeah, Michael Jordan was a great defender also. When LeBron in his younger days, he was an awesome defender, at least in my opinion. And when push comes to shove, at the end of the game or in the fourth quarter, he can take the opponent's best player and defend it with great success. So I don't know. For me, it's up for debate. I know LeBron don't have the 6 rings, and I know he's 4 and 6 in the finals. But hey, it is what it is. But you can't take nothing from the guy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what else more to say about that. It's up for debate for me. And like I said, I wish Kobe Bryant was in that conversation also. But my thing is, if you're only going by rings, yeah, Michael Jordan is 6 for 6. But you got guys out there like Robert Horry. He's 7 for 7. So if you just going by rings, does that make Robert Horry better than Michael Jordan? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. By far, Michael Jordan is way better than Robert Horry. But if we going by rings, he's 7 for 7 in the finals. Robert Horry is. So for that notion, just going off rings, that's out the window for me. Because we know Robert Horry was not a better basketball player than Michael Jordan. So, and a lot of people say, oh, LeBron, he needs more help. He needs to be on a super team. Michael Jordan had help too. Kobe Bryant had help too. No one man won a ring by themselves. Let's not forget Michael Jordan he didn't win nothing until Scottie Pippen came to the Bulls. He didn't win nothing without Scottie Pippen. Everybody want to throw away the 2 years that he played in Washington. He didn't win nothing. So it ain't just Michael Jordan did this and Michael Jordan did that. It's the Bulls did it as a team. Just like Miami did it as a team when LeBron was in Miami with Bosh and D Wade. Okay, so he did it just like the Lakers did it as a team when they won it a couple years ago. Just like the Warriors won it as a team. It wasn't just Steph Curry. So, but everybody's Michael Jordan. He did it. So, but everybody played a big part in those 6 championships that Michael Jordan won. But yeah, you know, we all have our opinion. But like I said, I'm looking forward to Alabama Crimson Tide taking the field September 4th. 3:30 Eastern Time, 2:30 Central Time, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm ready. So, Miami, I hope you're ready for for the task you're about to get into, or for the situation you done got yourself into. So, with no further ado, roll Tide.